So just finished cooking. I actually spent like all day cooking. Not really anything special, mainly just that. So potatoes, fried rice, ribeye, and pork belly. So just meal prepping because today was a half day, so I went home pretty early. Edited a vlog. I realized I haven't been recording a lot. Nothing really major is happening, and plus now that I'm recording on the 70D, it's less like convenient to bring everywhere, more so like my everyday life. So like at work and all that stuff, it's like carrying it on me is a no-go. Having it in a backpack would just be like stress that I don't want to have. But yeah, so I got to figure out the new system on how I'm going to do vlogs. I wonder if I should just switch it to like one vlog a week, once, maybe twice a week instead of 3 times a week. But honestly, so the format might change, might try a little bit harder, but honestly I've been focusing a lot on TikToks, but I'm actually gonna go eat now. So yeah. Oh, sorry, my hair's a mess. I don't even really know what I'm doing. It's just down because I finish on my days off. I like to have it down just so change up. But yeah, can you see that? Does that look bad? We'll see, we'll see. I do the same marinade I do with my ribeye for my pork belly. And I swear to God, like the pork belly, once the meat renders, it tastes straight like candy. Like, for the meat, like the beef, because it's like medium rare, oh, so good. But like lately I haven't really been inspired to cook. I'm trying to eat more vegetables, trying to eat healthier. Nothing on this plate is healthy. Like nothing at all. I even baked a cake. But yeah, mainly my mind is really focused on making TikToks. I don't know why. I just feel like I have a good momentum going on the platform that I don't want to lose. So I've been just prioritizing that. Everything else is like kind of put on hold. Like I started the sewing thing and all I have to do is thread the machine, but the machine is different from like a modern machine. So I have to learn how to do that. Just being lazy. Learn how to use Zoom because I have a client that wants to do something over Zoom. I have a contra gig tomorrow. So things are like going positive. I just have to keep the mindset of like staying focused and keep going. I just feel like I'm just gonna be dumb and like procrastinate too much and everything's gonna be put on hold. But the nice thing is there's no rush to anything, right? So everything's slow and steady, so I'll eventually get to it. I'll eventually get everything done. That's why right now, since I have the momentum to go forward in TikToks, I really want to update and catch up on all my video stuff so I can like story tell it on TikTok. Yeah. And figure out what I'm going to do on YouTube and start new projects and plan more photo shoots. Just a bunch of everything. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm like completely ready to go, waiting for my Zoom meeting to go. Start with this guy that I'm working with. We're just going over some basics, scheduling a meeting, and I'll be hosting his webinar. But I have a photo shoot that is about a 2 2 hours. It takes 2 hours to get there through transit, and I have to leave exactly at 12. It is 11:30. We're supposed to have our meeting, and I'm like, the moment we end the phone call, I'm just dipping, you know, like like we're on a time crunch today. But I don't think I'll bring this camera just because I'm on a contract gig, so I really don't want to like carry 2 cameras. And the reason I don't want to film on the 5D is that this lens isn't compatible with it, and it is just, I don't know what I'm looking at, so I don't know if I'll be in frame if I record. And the autofocus on it's kind of like ass. So we're ready to like start the moment he calls and ready to leave. Just got home from my photo shoot, picked up Dick's on the way home. If you're not from Seattle, then if you are from Seattle, then you know it's a burger joint. Man, this place is not only convenient, it's cheap, easy to get, and like for the price, it's so good. Got a vanilla shake, 3 plain burgers, and they're deluxe. I don't usually get anything. I usually get just the plain burgers, but because today, like I said earlier, got home from a photo shoot, or just finished a photo shoot, just got home, and now I'm starving. Didn't eat lunch because I was gone all day. Oh, but yeah. The place I went today was in Auburn. Which is south of Seattle. And driving it would only take about like 35, 40 minutes. But transit, that like took like 2 hours. Man, and it wasn't bad. But literally, before I left, I looked outside, it wasn't raining. I was like, all right, I don't need an umbrella. Then stepped out of my house, started pouring, like legit pouring. And if you know Washington or Seattle specifically, these people do not use umbrellas, and I have no idea why. You know, like when I first moved here, no one even told me that they don't use umbrellas. I just kept doing photo shoots, and during winter when it was like the rainy season, I was just like walking around, like it's pouring, right? And I'm using an umbrella. I look around, I was like, all right, no one's using umbrellas. And I was like, all right, maybe it's just like because they weren't ready for it, right? And then after like a month of living here, I realized no one here uses an umbrella. So I gotta fit in. So I stopped using an umbrella. And then so all last winter, I didn't use an umbrella at all. You just like dress for the weather, which is cool. But this year, since I moved closer to downtown, or like downtown, I haven't really, like I'm never far away. I'm never in a place where I'm far enough to need an umbrella, you know? But at the same time, me walking to work is like still a distance where I was like, I'm not gonna walk to work drenched in water. And the more I'm here, I like literally saw the other day, it was so stupid. This is why like this rant's happening. It's like I was walking to take the streetcar to get to work or get home, and I'm using an umbrella because I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be wet. Like I don't want to work like work a 10-hour shift drenched in water. It's just like uncomfortable, you know, when you have wet socks and all that stuff. So I was like, all right, I'm not doing that. I don't care if they know that I'm not from here. Like not anymore, you know, like I used to really like want to fit in, and I'm like, whatever, who cares? But I literally see this guy who's like bundled up, but his jacket, you could tell like it's like this bright red jacket, but it is completely soaked. Like it's every step he walks, you can see like water like being like squished out of his jacket. I'm like, And these people refuse to use umbrellas. Like, they'll look at you and judge you for using an umbrella. But anyways, so, right? So I'm heading to this photo shoot, whatever, got there pretty fine. About to take 2 transfers, so 3 different buses to get there. And when I finally got to the last one, I had to walk 20 minutes. And when I looked it on Google Maps, it was like, all right, just walk straight. And I was like, for 15 minutes. And I was like, all right, cool. I did the 15 minutes. The location's not there. Look it up again, and I have to walk like another like 15 minutes. Like, let's say straight was going north, and then I had to go east for like 15 minutes, which would have, like, I didn't mind, right? But there was no sidewalk, so I walked in the middle of the road for 15 minutes with like cars. Like if I stuck out my hand, I would have hit a car. And I was sick of it. Honestly, I forgot how much I hated all the inconveniences, stuff like that would happen. Because for my contract work, this would be actually a pretty normal thing where I would have to walk a lot. And sometimes, most of the times, the locations were in like very inconvenient places. Like, very rare was it ever in Seattle. So I got used to that, but I haven't had work in like months. So I forgot how much walking I used to do. Yeah, so that was rough, but once I got to the photo shoot place, it was pretty solid. This is my first time getting deluxe. It's pretty good. They have like their own version of fry sauce. Pretty good. I was originally just gonna go home and cook. But after walking in the rain, I was just like, I'm just gonna go buy food. But this, so the 3 burgers plus the deluxe burgers, so 4 burgers. And the shake, that was only 12 bucks. That's crazy. Because this is $4, this was the shake was $3. So that's $7. So $5 for 3 burgers. Crazy. Honestly, the deluxe is good. But, well, it's only $4. Comparatively, the deluxe versus the plain. For an extra $2. I'd say it's worth it. Like 2 of these would definitely fill you up. One of them, because I just ate that plain one, right? And this, like, I'm pretty satisfied. I could save these 2 sandwiches for them for tomorrow.
We'll see. Man, good to like start working, doing photography stuff again. But the walking, kind of ass. But overall, it's cool. Whatever. Living the dream.